Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's Laravel tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to log in with email OTP. We'll send a email with the OTP and we'll just go through the login email OTP page and we'll just log in. So there is a process, step by step we'll go through that. So first step is that we'll create the OTP project. So let me create with that. So in this path, I'm going to create. So first command is composer create project Laravel and my project name is let me copy the name Laravel login with OTP. So this is my project name. So here the first command is composer create project Laravel login with OTP. So let enter. Internet should be connected in your system. It will start downloading the creating the project and installing the Laravel 11.0.8. This is my version. I am going to start with that. So it will take a few minutes to download and installing. So meanwhile we'll just look the steps. So first step is that create project. Okay, we created, then go to the folder and you can open with the your code with the any text editor like VS Code, Sublime Text, and Notepad plus plus, and etc. And there is a I'm going to use the scaffolding, that is a Laravel UI. So I'm just required Laravel UI and I'm creating the artisan UI bootstrap auth. So it will give you the login and registration page, means authentication module. So I'm using for the this, and next I'm going to run the npm node package manager. I'm going to install, and here I'm using in step 3 I'm using the database configuration. My database I'm using here MySQL. You can use as per your convenient, any database is there, just like PostgreSQL, SQL Server, Oracle. As per your requirement you can change the connection. So here I'm using MySQL. Host name is same. Okay, installation not complete. So and next data port, DB port is 3306. This is the default port for MySQL. I'm using database name as per your requirement you can give, and my username and my database password. And next I'm going to use one column for users table. Here I'm just using integer OTP, then is a nullable. So whenever OTP will insert into database, and that is a we can null value we are allowing there. Next, fillable variable, I'm adding a new column, so I'm adding in the fillable variable, that is the OTP. So we'll go step by step. Now I'm going to PHP artisan migrate, so it will migrate all the migrate the table data. It will create the database and tables. Next, PHP run dev. So it will we already installed the dependencies or the npm install, not package and not package manager installed. If you want to use, then run. Otherwise I will just give you the another way. So if you don't want to run the package manager, then also we can do. Next, for running the server, PHP artisan serve, and we can check in the browser. The default port is 8000, and if port any changes, then you can write here the port, it will open. So register page is already there. So just register with some details and just check with the login everything is working or not. Then we'll go for the OTP login. So this is the for the link here, login with OTP we created. Extend layout. Okay. So inside the content we are just writing the login OTP, login with OTP. We created the page here, and the post method, and I'm just login with OTP post. I'm just sending into the this root path, and here email is there, and I'm submitting the button is that is the send OTP, and it will send the data. So I'm creating one OTP controller. In that controller I'm going to create the login with OTP. Directly I'm calling the view page here. Post method is there. Okay, so everything is created. Now go to Laravel login with OTP. So I'm opening this one in text editor, VS Code. So I'm going to exit from the CMD. So this is my project, login with OTP. Now first thing, I'll go through the one by one. First go to the your env file and just do the your database connection. So MySQL my port number is 3306, host name is local. Okay, this one I'm giving this one Laravel login with OTP. So I'm giving the same name as a database so that we can easily know that which database belongs to which project. So admin at the rate 123 is password. First thing, just I'm going to composer require Laravel UI. So go to your terminal. So right here, composer require Laravel. I'm using the Laravel UI package. Click on enter. Okay, completed. Now I'm going to install UI bootstrap with the scaffolding, the authentication package. See there, if inside the HTTP and controller we don't have any other folder, only one controller is there. In resources there are view pages, only one view page is there. So now we are going to use PHP artisan UI bootstrap auth. So automatic authentication is created. There is a confirm password, forget password. These are the controllers we got, and here also resources we are able to access the auth folder. There is a password folder is there, confirm password, email blade. You can check there, and login registration. This page are there, and layouts we have a app. So now next I'm going to install npm install. Next is npm run dev. And in second one I'm running the PHP artisan serve. Let me open and test. Okay, I created the login with OTP. Okay. For now I'm just removing this one. Okay, so this is my home welcome page. So there is a login, registration is there. If I am not running the npm run dev, then what will happen? So there is a development server is need to run. For that, what I'll do, go to the app, layout app, and I'm going to comment the white app.blad.php, then run. So you will get without css, look like this. So what I'll do, just I will go to the bootstrap cdn and copy the css and paste it here, and I'm going to just copy the javascript. I'm taking the javascript bundle package and paste this one at last before closing tag, body closing tag. Now run this one. So everything is working fine, so no need to run the development server for php run sorry, this one npm run dev. So everything is working. Now what I will do, just I will just register one. So before registering, I have to configure the database, and whatever the need, I'll do that. So go to your so here I will just configure the database. My database is MySQL, and my configuration is host name localhost, port number is okay. I'm creating one database, Laravel, login with OTP. This is my username for DB username. This is password for the DB password. Put the correct information. Save this file and open your MySQL. You can open with the phpMyAdmin if you are running phpMyAdmin. Otherwise, you can open with Workbench. So we don't have any database with the Laravel. Login with OTP, and here also you can check. We don't have any database. So only one single database means instance. There is a MySQL. I'm just working with the Workbench and phpMyAdmin. Both the way you can just access, because this is a GUI tool. Now what I'll do, this is login with OTP. So go to your database, then migration, then create user. Here I will just add one, sorry, one more integer OTP nullable. I am adding one integer OTP nullable. Then this OTP I'll add in my models. So this one is completed. Now I'll run the php artisan migrate to creating the database. Php artisan migrate, enter. Yes, database does not exist on the MySQL connection. Yes, automatically it will create. Now you go to your phpMyAdmin and just reload that. You will get the Laravel login with OTP. Here you can see there is a users table. Inside the table there is a OTP column is there. Same you can check with the schemas. Here tables. Here you can see users. So both the GUI is added to same. So I'm just closing the workbench. Now I'm going to run the PHP artisan serve and already running. So let me access the page. So this is my register page. I'm just going for the test registration. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, 8 character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you are logged in. So I'm able to register and log in. You can check with the users. You'll get one information. Okay, one row information. Now I'm going to log out. Now I have to move to the login with OTP. So I'm creating one page, login with OTP. So page not found. So let me create step by step. First I will create the controller. PHP artisan make controller. Okay. Then I'm giving the controller name OTP controller. Okay. So OTP controller is created. OTP controller is there. Now I'll create the page first. So go to the your web.php. This one. View. This is the login with OTP. Directly I'm calling the page login with OTP. So login with OTP, I have to create. So go to your resources, views, right click, new file, or I'll create inside the auth. That will be good because all the files are there. So inside the auth, hello. Let me just, I'm going to refresh the page. Okay, so page path is different inside the auth. So hello, login with OTP page is created. I am able to access the page. Now let me design the page. So just we have already login page. So copy. Here I will create login with OTP. Root is OTP post. I'm creating one new root. So in web.php, this is a post page, post, and here I will use the function. So my controller is OTP controller, and class name I'm using login with OTP post. Copy that method name, go to the controller, just create public function request dollar of request dd. There's a dump and display. So here I'll just write the request all. So login with OTP, this part is completed. Now email is okay. I don't need her password and don't want remember me. Here submit, send OTP. So there is a for email login with OTP page is created, email address, send OTP, and there is a forget your password. So forget your password, I will add one more column there for the already have low OTP. Later on you will do that. So this page is created. When this will submit, it will come to the controller. So let's check. So here post method is not supported. I have to change the method. I have okay, I have written view should not be there. There is a post. So see, I'm getting the information. Okay, so email address I'm getting on this email address. I'll just send the OTP for the login. So now come to the controller. So we created the page, we don't have issue with that. Now what I will do, first thing, okay, we got this page. So first thing, we'll just configure the Google account, Google SMTP means Gmail SMTP for sending the mail. So for that, just open login with your Gmail account. Go to the my account. Go to the security, two-step verification in this link. Go there. It will ask you the password again. Just confirm the password. In last, you will get the app password. Inside the app password, go there. Create a password. So Laravel OTP login. I'm given some name. Just create. Just copy this code and keep it safe, because it won't ask you again, won't give you this password again. So just copy this one and go to your .env file. The mailer name is smtp, host name smtp.gmail.com, username, okay, port number is 587, username, put your Gmail address, password, just paste this one and remove the spaces. Whatever you got password from app password. So copy this one, paste it there, and encryption type TLS, and from email address, just put it there. So everything is correct. Now come back to your OTP page. So here we'll just check first thing, validate. Check you, okay, first validate, dollar request validate, required email. Okay, that's enough for me. And if you are giving the max length, so max I'm giving 50. So it will validate. Whenever it will validate, and I'll go to the return back to your login with OTP page and add here the errors. So what we'll write there, at the rate if session has success, then deep alert success. So I'm creating the div alert success, and here I'll just display session get success. Whatever the success message will be there, will display here. And second, I'm just putting for the error. So here I'll danger, I'll use the danger and error in get message of error. So if anything will validate, it will just go to there and I'll get the message. And next, here I'll just check the user that what value he's giving when I'm just checking with the database. So dollar of check user. So here I'll just use the model user. So before using this, I'll call this use app models, then my user, whatever the path will be there. So app, then models, then user. I'll use this. For the sending the mail, I need to use mail. For authentication checking, I'll just use auth. If it requires the full path, then I'll give the full path. Okay, what happened? Okay, this part, this is not completed. I'm just working with that. So here user where I'll just write the condition and I'll get in where I'll just pass the email comma and email address. So request of email. One more time I'll just check with the name. This email name should be name of the field, ID type, text box, and name is equal to email. So this name coming from here. So I got that. So it will return the value. I will check this is null or not. Is null op this check user. If null, then I'll just return the error. Redirect back with the I'll just write error message here. Error your email address is not associated with us. First thing is completed. Second is I'll just in else part I'll just generate a OTP. So my dollar of OTP is equal to I'll use a random function and 6 digit I'll do 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 6. So it will give you the 6 digit random code. Now I'm going to update the user. User update. I'll just insert this data to user. User, just copy this one. Update. So here I'll just give the OTP and we have a OTP is there. So user update is success. Now I'm going to send an email. So here I'll get all the details. So inside that login with OTP email. In data I'll pass the this one OTP data. Function is okay. From already we have configured in env file. We need the two cc bcc you want to send, reply to you want to send, subject. That's enough. So subject is that login with OTP. Anything you can give. We don't have the name because we are asking for the email address only. Dollar of request email. In this email it will go, And here one more thing I'll just add. In this one we are just passing that, but we want to pass the our request to inside this function here. So I need to use request. So this is the code. This will send you the email, but we need the email HTML file, email blade file. So I will create inside the email folder, I will create the login with OTP email. Go to a resources, views, create one folder, emails. Inside the folder, just click there, new file, login with OTP email dot blade dot php. So page is created. In this page, I'll just write h1 tag and login with OTP email. Now next I'm going to create p tag. Okay, so here I'll write your OTP is, we passed dollar of OTP, so I'll just display there, and I'll just write the message, open the below link for confirm login with OTP. Just assume that he is going to open later on, so I'm providing a link also. So anchor tag, OTP. Here I'll just write root confirm login with OTP. So I'll create one more link here, confirm login with OTP. So go to the web.php. I need both the pages. I need the confirmation page and post page also. So now I am going to use confirm dot, and here also I am adding the confirm. Copy and create one page. So page will be inside the auth. Right click, new page dot blade dot php. Confirm. Now login with OTP, and let me open my Gmail address. So here I'll put the one wrong email address and try to send. So this email address is not associated with us. I'm getting the error. This is correct. Now what I will do, I'll just put the correct email address. Click on send OTP. So column is not found. Oh, okay. OPT. OTP. Okay, undefined very typo mistake. OTP, 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 OTP. Okay, go, just try now. So login with OTP post is there, and I'm getting the email with the new OTP. Okay, so here we should redirect. After sending the email, we should redirect to return root of confirm login with OTP page with success, and here we'll just check your email inbox slash spam folder for login with OTP code. Okay, so now let me just confirm with the confirm let me create with the confirm login with OTP page. So what I'll do, just I'll copy this login with OTP. Okay, this is a mail, login with OTP, this code, and paste to the confirm login with OTP. What I'll do, just login with confirm, I just add that confirm login with OTP. This is here, root is the confirm, and I'm adding the new post URL for that. So copy this one, confirm in the same controller. I'm just creating confirm. So I'm going to create this function now. dd request tends to all. This is a post request, this one. Okay, so this page up to this is completed. I'm getting that this one email, and same I need to insert here pass OTP. So paste that, then I'll create OTP text, or you can use the password if you don't want to show the error, don't want to show this one. So password don't want to show the what you are going to input. The autocomplete and autofocus required is there. Login with OTP again. Let me try again, and just I'm deleting this one for the new mail. So I got the mail just now, and here you can check, you can click here and you can go to the login with OTP, confirm login with OTP page, or automatically it will it will redirect to confirm login with OTP. Check your email address is there, and email address text box is there and OTP text box is there. And you can check with your database table. You will able to see there is one OTP 926020, and email also you can check the 926020. This is your OTP. So now go to the OTP controller. First let me in fill once and let me check this is coming or not. Okay, data is coming to the my up to the controller. Now I'll check with the controller and I'll do the next. So go to your controller, command this is a dd command. Now I want to validate, copy the validate from there. Email is okay. Now I'll adding one more OTP. This is required and max length is 6 digit. I am sending here. Also I am going to restrict this one, max length 6. So, and this will be only numeric. Okay, other I am not going to allow. Next, what I'll do, I'll just check the user with the OTP. So same thing I'll do, user, and one more where condition I'll put here, OTP. So here I'll get the data on data to user exist or not. Same I'll do step by step, copy that same. I'm checking user. If OTP and username is not exist, not match, then what I'll do, your email address or OTP is incorrect. Okay. Second, if match, then what I'll do, just I'll update the OTP to, I'll just remove the OTP to null. Only one time access I'm going to give with the same OTP. And if you want to send the email, then leave it there, or you can remove that code and route redirect to, I'm just going to redirect this one to this home page. So home page URL there. I don't let me check with the URL. Home is there. Okay, root home is there. So before before redirecting to that, I have to create the session. Okay, so here what I'll do, I'm already getting the data, user data. So here I'll just create the session, auth login, and I have a user data. This data I'm passing to login, and I'm just going to redirect. Let me check this is working or not. So now I'm going to put the correct OTP and okay. OTP field must not be 1 2 3 4 5 6. Login with OTP. So login with OTP, and there is a Chirag. This is my OTP. This is my name, associated with this one, email address, same email address you have to put, and OTP you have to put. Login with OTP, just click here. So you are logged in. Now you can check into the database. Previously 926020 was there. Just reload this one and you will get a null. If you want to just log in with the same, okay, login with OTP, in the login page I'll just create the link. So link is created, just click here, you login with OTP, and one more in the login with OTP page, I'm just linking the confirm login with OTP page. Reload that, confirm login with OTP. If I am providing the same and this is my previous OTP, means this OTP I already logged in and this become null now, and I want to log in with the same OTP. So click here, you will get the email address or OTP incorrect. Okay. So in this video we have learned how to log in with the email OTP with the using Gmail or any SMTP service. You can avail that for the OTP login, email OTP login. So here we created the page and we done by the step by step all the steps in this documentation. I will provide this one and I will provide the project in the link description of the my YouTube channel. So hope this will help. Thank you for watching.